Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's see what we have for today. For British pound Japanese yen, I took a buy here yesterday and anticipating price to pump, but in a hindsight, I noticed something that price was having difficulty crossing this level. Whenever price reached there, it reacted. So once this first tap touched, failed to break above, close back. This second tap was an indication that I needed to go out if it failed to continue. Why? Because if it fails to do this, towards the New York session, I was expecting the US dollar CPI, CPI being the consumer price index. Okay. And as you can see, though sometimes the CPI from US doesn't really affect it like it did yesterday. It doesn't really affect it strongly, but yesterday, as you can see, there was both the upper and lower side. So those who kept stop loss here anticipating price to push, this is what you get. Unless you don't put a sell stop here, because if you did sell stop and buy stop, sell stop will be activated, go up, buy stop will be activated, come down. You understand? So either way, just crazy. Except the buy stop will be activated, give TP, while the sell stop will be taken out. But what I'm trying to say is this: yesterday was very good, but not for those who trade just British pound Japanese yen. And you can see very well, GJ is just not giving clean price action. So if GJ is the only pair you trade, I believe that you will just be sitting on your hands so that you don't incur losses or additional losses. So far this week, the profit has been there, but not very good profit. Most of these are just less than 1%. But what do you say? At least less than 1% is better than no percent. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to catch every trade. I'll just trade what the strategy says. Price action is given, zero emotion, and let it play out. On the other hand, this week I've been closing it before TP because of price has just been ranging. So today we have the British pound Japanese yen CPI. So well, to understand what, I don't want to go into deep details on GJ. So if you want to get a full understanding of this explanation, do well to watch the forecast for yesterday. Okay. And number one, do well to subscribe so you see new uploaded videos. Hit that notification button. Once you've done that, hit that all option, um, comment and like. So for today on GJ, as you can see, price action is not giving any, it's not just clean. So I'm just going to wait for the CPI to come out today for British pound Japanese yen. Whatever price gives us, if it gives us indicating to go buy, we'll go long. If it gives us indicating to go sell, we'll go sell. However, it may not be today. So we'll wait for a breach that will come with volume. Then we gauge the momentum of the retracement. If it's with less volume, then we anticipate where price will go, either New York session or tomorrow. We might get a trade tomorrow. At least by then we would get clean breach, whether to the downside or to the upside. For now, we'll just wait and see. The news is by um, London session. So I think that should be 2 a.m. Okay, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check your Forex calendar to know exactly what time, but I believe it's 2 a.m., which should be mm, that should be 7 GMT. Yeah, 2 a.m. should be 7 GMT. So let's see what price is going to do today. So this is for British pound Japanese yen. Let's look at gold. Yep, that is it. So far, gold has been behaving very well. If you check very well, yesterday we had the the demand level here or demand zone, and for anyway, what I'm just going to say is watch the forecast for yesterday to see what we did, why price went up, why I took this buy you're seeing here, and why I was interested in closing the buy here instead of it waiting for it to reach here. Meaning, as the buys was playing out, I was doing what? Securing. I put my stop loss at break even, then close a huge chunk of my position. I think that should be about 80% here. So this is just what I did. One second. Okay, I'm back. So why I took the buy going up, okay, and why I was interested in securing positions here was because of the CPI and gauging the momentum of the candles. It was very obvious that the buys were not having a feels day, okay, just like all these impulsive moves versus this leg that is supposed to be impulsive but is appearing like corrective leg. I won't go much into explaining candle analysis, which I call if you want to do chart analysis, I call it chart analysis. Okay, but I'm not going to go deep into that right now. So what I want to look at is we had support on the daily time frame. Two things can occur, but I'm expecting some reaction to come up. Okay, I'm expecting some bullish reaction. To understand why I was looking for buys for gold yesterday, you have to watch the forecast. Then to see why potential sales could have been taken here, or if you want to be safe, you just let the CPI do its thing, then come today to see what you can trade. This is exactly what I'm looking out for on what I'll be looking out for GJ tomorrow or today. I want to see a breach like this, then retracement. Perhaps I'll catch the counter trend retracement, then join the general trend when once price starts going down. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at on gold. However, let me state this again. We are in sellers territory on the daily right now. Okay, on the daily sellers territory, on the 4 hours time frame sellers territory, on the 1 hour time frame sellers territory. Unlike yesterday, if you remember, daily was sellers, 1 hour was sellers, it was only 4 hours that was buyers, as in going up. But as you can see today, the 4 hours is what? Going down. So the three time frames are in confluence. So what I want to see is some retracement, because technically when the three time frames are in confluence, that could indicate that price is, if you're using an indicator, that price is entering the oversold region. Okay, but since we don't use indicator, we use a kind of an indicator that would help us to know whether price is going too deep or is rallying too high. That does not mean that you should try to catch the bottom. Let price give you what it wants to do and you trade accordingly. The indicator I use is EYES. You can check it on, I'm just kidding. This means eyes. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at on gold. The next thing on my watch list, like I explained on gold, I want to see some retracement. Okay, take the retracement phase when I see an opportunity to trade, then catch the trend coming down to retest what? This low. Okay, that this low or this low, whatever support that is created on this time frame will be the new low I'm going to trade. But before that time, we would give a forecast on it, hopefully. Okay, the next thing on my watch list is Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin played out just like we anticipated to the T. How? Looking for buys above this range, played out. Potential sales below this range, that TP will be around this zone. In fact, I say this again, go and watch the forecast for yesterday. so that you understand why price is doing like this or why price did like this to give us to react exactly from this zone. Okay, why price reacting from this zone. So at the moment, what I'm looking at on Bitcoin is um we're in sellers territory on the 4 hours and on the 1 hour. Okay, it's only on the daily we're in buyers territory. So this is daily demand zone. This is daily demand zone. So daily we are looking to go up. On the 4 hours we are looking to go down. On the 1 hour time frame we are looking to do what? Go down. So if we get a bullish breach here, I'm anticipating price to do what? Push upwards. However, if we get a bearish breach here, I'm anticipating price to go push downward. So this is what I'm looking at. But I don't want to say I'm more sticking to the bias as in to go up because of the way price has dipped. But let's just trade whatever the market gives us. There is no overbought or oversold. It's just simply price action and gauging momentum and a lot of parameters that are used. Okay. Again, do well to subscribe, hit that notification button, comment, and like. Okay, I wish you the best. Peace. Baraka Bashar.